This is what the holidays are about for me, like having time in my schedule to meet up for brunches and lunches and dinners and coffees. And we are going to be limited to hand carry only. This could be a mistake. Whenever I go into a Barnes & Noble, it just feels like the 1990s again. I don't like books that make me cry in general, because I cry enough in my life. Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 25. It's not Christmas. I have to keep reminding myself of that. Normally Vlogmas Day 25 would be Christmas or very near to it, depending on how I numbered the vlogs I pre-filmed, but this year we started early. If you're new here to this vlog, don't worry, it's not Christmas yet. It's just Vlogmas Day 25 over here on my channel. Everyone else is a much lower number. If you are new here, hi, welcome. I'm Andrea. I'm a full-time university writing instructor and a part-time content creator and indie author. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning friends. It is great to have you all here. It's Tuesday. It is shaping up to be a very sunny and fairly warm Tuesday here in Phoenix. But yeah, I am about to dash out. I've just been doing some vlog editing and dealing with some things here at the apartment. I had to go speak to the apartment manager in the leasing office about a question. So I've finished all of that stuff and now I am about to dash out to meet a friend for brunch. I'm meeting up with one of my colleagues who also lives a little bit more on this side of town, and I've barely seen anyone at work all semester. I had one of my office mates who had office hours that overlapped with mine, but otherwise office hours were really quiet this semester. Normally, like, there's more of an overlap with other people. There's at least a few of us in there at any given time, and that's always a lot more fun for the days I have to go in for office hours. So yeah, I've barely seen anyone all semester, so I'm looking forward to going out and meeting up with my colleague, having a nice yummy brunch. We decided on a place called the Breakfast Kitchen Bar or the Kitchen Breakfast Bar, something like that. It looked really yummy, so we'll have brunch. We're meeting at 11, so definitely more brunch than breakfast or lunch. And then I might do a little bit of shopping in the area where I'm meeting them, just because there are some shops that are not near anywhere else that I tend to go. There's a Barnes & Noble in particular, so I'm tempted to go to the Barnes & Noble just to look for some gift, but we'll see how long brunch goes. I do have work to do today, so I can't be out all day. I need to be back here by like 1 o'clock, 2 at the absolute latest, but I really would prefer 1 because I know I'll need to like rest and decompress a little bit after getting back, get changed into at-home cozy clothes and stuff like that. So I won't like walk in the door and immediately sit down at my desk and start working. But today I do have more canvas spring prep that I need to do. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, but it is gonna be a little bit of a busy day. I did not go hiking today, just in case I do go walk around the shopping center a little bit. Depends on how I'm feeling though, to be honest. My tummy is just being a little bit weird this morning, and I don't know why. End of semester stress finally catching up to me, I suppose. I'm hoping that I will still feel like going out and doing some shopping. Otherwise, if I don't walk around the shopping center, I either just walk around my neighborhood, like go for a walk around the block, or maybe go for a really, really short sunset hike. But I don't know, because it is going to be warmer today. It's going to be like 73, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. 73 degrees. I think that's like 20 or 21 degrees Celsius, like 73 degrees Fahrenheit in a dry desert like this is a beautiful temperature. In April. I would be thrilled with that temperature in April. Even in March, I would be thrilled with that temperature. In December, a week before Christmas Eve, I'm not thrilled with that. But it's gonna be even hotter tomorrow. But I ranted about the weather in the last 2 vlogs, I think, so I will stop for now. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish getting my stuff together and get on the road, and I'm I'm looking forward to this. I just feel like I need to sit down with one of my coworkers and just talk about the semester, talk about how everything has gone, commiserate about the work that I'm still doing and the prep work that still needs to be done. Like, I think it'll be really, really good. So I am looking forward to that. I just wish I was feeling a tiny bit better for it, but hopefully once I get there and get sat down and all of that, I'll feel a bit better. And then once I'm home, it'll just be a nice cozy afternoon here in the apartment. Vlogmas for tomorrow is already pretty much edited. I just have to add the music and then do timestamps and thumbnails and description box and all of that stuff, but it is down to the easiest part. So I woke up, I couldn't get out of bed super early. Woke up at 5:30, didn't get out of bed until almost 6:30. Just because I knew I wasn't going hiking this morning, my brain was like, you can just sleep in a little bit. I'm staying up way too late and I really need to stop that. So I know that was part of it, but I did get out here by about 6:30 and edited the vlog until the sun came up and then a little bit past sunrise until it was time to get up and start getting ready to go out. So Vlogmas is already edited, so I can just come home, do some teaching work for the day, and then relax this evening and watch another movie tonight. So that'll be fun. So yeah, it should be a fun day. I will take you all with me. We'll see what fun we can get up to. We'll see how long I last. I'm just so tired. And I do have to pace myself this week because I have a few things. I've got a friend I'm meeting today, one I'm meeting tomorrow, and one I'm meeting on Thursday, and then I'll see mom on Friday. So I do need to pace myself, but this is what the holidays are about for me. Like, being on winter break, more or less, having time in my schedule to meet up for brunches and lunches and dinners and coffees and things like that. It's just, I don't really get to do this as much as I would like throughout the year because everyone's schedule is so chaotic and busy that it's just hard for me to get my schedule to line up with my friends, and it tends to be easier at this time of year. It's fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. So enough rambling. I need to get on the road and I will take you all with me. And I've not been to this restaurant, so I'm really curious to see what their breakfast and brunch offerings are like. The menu online looked really good. I'm torn between a Belgian waffle and French toast. I feel like I got French toast last time, so I should probably do a Belgian waffle, but I do love a good French toast.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fire.
Okay, I have finished brunch. It is now getting late in the afternoon. We just talked for ages, but we were having so much fun I didn't want to cut it short. I have walked over to the district at Desert Ridge, checked out Barnes & Noble. I'm still doing some Christmas gift shopping and I was hoping I would find a couple things, and I didn't really see, I saw stuff, but nothing that felt right, nothing that felt like it was worth the money. It just felt like I'd be buying it just for the sake of having something extra to wrap, and I don't want to buy a gift if it's just gonna feel like stuff. Try not to get run over crossing the road. I parked over by the Target, so now I'm walking out of the district, which is all this shopping behind me, and walking through the Target parking lot to go to Target. I'm parked literally right here. So I'm walking past my car, but I'm gonna keep going. Target is probably, well, I mean, there's plenty of parking in front of the Target. So we will see how busy Target is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a week before Christmas Eve. I'd rather come here this week than on Christmas Eve. I know what I can find at my Target or at the Target over by my parents' house. So I'm gonna stop walking in the parking lot and go over to the sidewalk here. I didn't realize there was a sidewalk. That would be nice and would be slightly in the shade. So yeah, I know what I have on offer at my Target and at my parents' Target, so I can go back to either of those places if I need. So I figure I'll just see what I can find here, but I'm not even gonna let myself get a cart because I don't need that much. So we are going to be limited to hand carry only. This would be interesting.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
I'm home. I am not going to get any work done today. It was optimistic of me to think that that was even going to happen. It is nearly 3:30 in the afternoon. I've had such a lovely day though. It really was a lot of fun to go out and chat with my friend. We had a very yummy brunch. I think I mentioned, or I definitely showed you, I got the Belgian waffle. So good. And I got a really yummy latte to go with it, so it was perfect. And as I think I mentioned before, we chatted for like over 2 hours. This is what happens when you don't see any of your colleagues for like a whole semester. You've got a lot to catch up on. So they had used one of my assignments for the first time in one of their classes, so they were telling me how that went, and then we were kind of comparing notes of what we did for the assignment and how it went for each of us. So it was really, really fun. And then, as I showed you, I did do some shopping afterwards. I went to Barnes & Noble. I mentioned that briefly. It was when I was leaving Barnes & Noble. Went to Barnes & Noble. Haven't been in there in a while. Barnes & Noble just feels very nostalgic to me. I don't know if other people feel the same, but whenever I go into a Barnes & Noble, it just feels like the 1990s again. Early 2000s at a push. But it really does just take me back to kind of even pre-high school, but like definitely high school and like early undergrad. And Barnes & Noble has its own smell. It smells different from other bookshops. It's similar, but it has its own distinct scent, and it's like more than just the books and the coffee shop. It just, let me know if you go to Barnes & Noble and if you know what I'm talking about, because I do feel a little bit silly saying that. But you just walk in and it's like, you're in Barnes & Noble. I feel like if you took me in blindfolded and didn't tell me where I was, just based on the smell of the store alone, I would be able to tell you we're in Barnes & Noble. And they had lots of fun things, and there was a lot that I had to just like not look at. They had tons of puzzles, but I've already bought 2 puzzles this year for Mom and I to do for Christmas and probably New Year's, to be fair. So I didn't need to look at puzzles. I got sidetracked by the Lego, but I didn't need to look at Lego either. Because I know my mom doesn't need any more gift ideas for me. And they had tons of books, but I've still got several books from London and from changing hands here in Arizona that I've got books that I've bought earlier this year that I still haven't read. So I really couldn't justify. I guess I should have looked to see if they had like a Christmas romance section, because I wouldn't have minded picking up one more Christmas romance, but I think I've got plenty of options through the library on my Kindle online, the Phoenix Public Digital Library. So yeah, I don't need books, so I avoided the books. They had lots of fun like Christmas gift ideas, but again, like things that I would love to receive. I think one of the things that was really hard to walk away from, because I really would have loved them, was a set of bookends, but each bookend looked like a little Christmas house. And I just could picture, like when I redo my shelves, I still wouldn't have room for this idea, so like I didn't get them. But like to have the Christmas bookends with all of my Christmas novels in between, it would just be so cute. But I just feel like I wouldn't be able to justify, like I wouldn't be able to keep them up all year long, and I don't need more Christmas decorations that I have to store. So I resisted. And yeah, I saw lots of cute things, but nothing that it felt like anyone that I'm currently still shopping for. There wasn't anything that it felt like, no, this person will really like this. It all just felt like it would just be a gift for the sake of getting a gift. And I really, really, really try not to do that. The only people I'm still shopping for right now are my parents. And my parents are just really hard to shop for. They just are. If I say they're simple people, that sounds bad, but I mean that in the nicest way. Like they don't need a lot. They don't want a lot. They're not like, I would happily have a sweatshirt in every color for every possible mood I could be in. They're both the kind of people who they just need one nice sweatshirt, maybe 2, and that's it. And so if you get them more than what their favorite thing already is, it's just gonna sit in their closet or on a shelf or on their desk. It's not gonna get used. And I love this about my parents. I love that they don't constantly need more things, but it does make Christmas and birthdays just a little bit difficult. And as regular viewers know, I do the shopping for my mom's gifts, not just for her gifts from me, but also her gifts from my dad. So he and I will kind of talk. I'll get a budget from him. He'll give me some ideas. I'll try to get ideas from Mom, and then I go and source everything. Or if I can find it online, I send him the link and then he orders it online. But neither of them have given me many ideas this year. It's really been quite maddening, to be honest. And I'm just gonna tell them, if you're not happy with your Christmas morning, it's your own darn fault, because no one gave me ideas. So I've got a couple more things I need to run out and get. The place that I'm meeting my friends tomorrow and Thursday, I'm gonna do kind of the last bit of shopping, and then there's some gift cards I can get at Whole Foods on Friday with Mom, and I think by Friday I should be done. And basically by Friday, any gift that hasn't been purchased just isn't gonna get purchased. Because I need to film my what I'm giving for Christmas video soon. I'd like to do that this weekend, but I think there's some things over at my parents' house, and there's some things that might not have arrived. I don't want to film it any later than Monday. No, Monday. It's gonna have to be no later than Monday. I'm almost done with the Christmas shopping, and I should be done. Like, everything should be purchased or ordered by Friday in a few days. So after Barnes & Noble, as you saw me, I walked across the parking lot, went to Target. I did have some success at Target, so that did tick off several things from my list. So there are some things that have been ticked off. There are some categories of gifts that have been completed, so I feel really good about that. So I've added those gifts to the bag of other gifts. I did manage to avoid needing a cart. I did have to grab a basket. It did get to a point where I had more luck than I was anticipating. I didn't think I was going to get that lucky, but I did get pretty lucky, and I did find some things, and it became more than I could carry in my arms. So I did get a basket, found some more things, and then got the heck out of Target. So most of what I got at Target I can't show you because they're gifts. So you'll see it soon. You'll see it after Vlogmas when I put up my annual what I gave for Christmas videos. So every year I not only film the kind of YouTube classic what I got for Christmas, but before that video goes up I also will pre-film what I am giving or what I gave for Christmas. At the time I film it, it's what I'm giving for Christmas. By the time you watch it, it's what I gave for Christmas. So you will see all of the gifts that I have bought in that video. That's why I'm not showing you in Vlogmas. Most of the people I gift stuff to don't watch these vlogs, but I protect the secrets of Christmas with everything possible. You know, when Amazon doesn't blow the surprise. One of the gifts for my dad, I did have an idea. Like, he actually gave my mom and I something that we could order for him. And so I ordered it on the drive back down from the Grand Canyon, and I was feeling so proud of myself and so happy that he would have something other than a gift card to open. And I had it sent to my parents' house instead of my apartment because it was supposed to come on a day that I wouldn't be here, and I didn't want it sitting on my doorstep, and I wasn't sure if it would go to the parcel locker because sometimes Amazon does bring things to my door. Other times it goes into the parcel locker, so I thought, just to be safe, I'll have it sent to my parents' house. Tamsin was still visiting, so I knew I'd be over there. Well, they sent it to my parents' house in a clear plastic bag with a label slapped on it, so it was very obvious what it was. And my dad was the one who brought in the Amazon packages that day. So I've given him that gift early. I'm like, you know what it is. I'm not going to go to the effort of wrapping it and then make you open it and act all surprised when we both know you know what it is. I work really hard to protect the secrets of Christmas. So I get really irritated when the secrets get revealed ahead of time. So I don't show what I give in the vlogs. I wait and put it in that video. But I did get a few things at Target for myself, so I can show you those. The Marks and Spencer stuff. Sound the alarms if you are in the US and can go to Target, and if you are obsessed with the Marks and Spencer stuff like I am. They are all 20% off right now. I might go back to my Target and just see, because like it would be tempting to get one of the big tins of shortbread cookies or something. I just don't need the tins, to be honest, but I still might go. But I did get some of the ornaments. I previously thought that these were individual ornaments. It turns out they're a pack of 3. I think they rang up for $12 for the 3 of them. So this is the transport set, the 3 London transport ornaments. So we've got the tube car, we've got a taxi, and we've got a bus. And I do have some double-decker bus ornaments on my tree already. I've got at least one, but I don't have a London taxi or a London tube car. I had spotted these before. I'd had my eye on them, but just was like, you don't, I still don't need more ornaments. But I did really want these ones, and then they were on sale and I just couldn't resist. I got some stickers, either for my planner or for gift wrapping, or probably both. But they look like little postage stamps, and I just thought those were super cute. So they've got like Santa and penguins and polar bears, and yeah, just really, really cute. I really liked those. So I think there's 2 sheets in here, so I might use 1 sheet for my planner and 1 sheet for gift wrap. I've got some plain brown paper, and I think these would be really cute on, it's like a plain brown paper package wrapping. So yeah, I do need some ribbon. I've gone through my wrapping stuff and I'm good on paper, and I need to raid my parents' house the next time I go over, which will probably be sometime this weekend. I do need to get some gift bags and some gift boxes because I don't have any of those here, and I kind of need some ribbon, but my mom might have some ribbon from what I used before, so I might raid that collection as well. And the last thing I got at Target were these socks. I could not resist. I don't really need more socks, more like cozy socks, but this set was just, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna cut into them. They were just so nice. They are so soft. These are by the Auden brand, which I think is a Target owned brand. They are super, super soft. They're pretty thick. And I've got tons of lightweight socks. I don't have that many, like I needed to justify this purchase, but I don't have that many like really thick, cozy socks. I've got a few pairs, but again, I'm not the kind of person who just needs one of something. I want choices. I want options. I want multiples in different colors. So no matter what I'm wearing, I've got cozy socks to go with it. So there's this pair that are like a really light blush, but they've got some like blue colored yarn mixed in. And then these ones are just like a dusty rose. And they are super, super soft on the outside, but this is what clinched it for me. They're like fleece lined on the inside. They are just so soft. Oh my gosh. We'll see if they stay this soft when I wash them. But both pairs are, it's like, I don't know what they did. But yeah, it's just like they're probably gonna shed a ton. But yeah, they're super, super soft. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. Like, can I get mittens or gloves like this? Like seriously, I wish I had a pair of gloves in like this exact print and this exact style with this kind of lining on the inside, because they are just so nice. It's going to be so hard to make myself wash these first. And I really feel like I need to wash them first. But yeah, these are just, could not resist them. It is now, because I've been talking for a while, 20 to 4. It's 3:40. I need to rest. I'm not going to get any work done today. I do still want to try to get my canvas shells done and have the copies made before I log off for winter break. But I just don't think I can get anything done. So I think I'm going to go relax for a little bit. I do still need to finish editing the vlog. What I might do before I finish editing the vlog, I'm going to finish reading that book that I was reading a couple vlogs ago, because I've only got like 30 minutes left in it. So I think I'm going to get a snack and finish that book, pick a new one probably, and then I do need to finish editing tomorrow's vlog. I need to put the music on it still, and then maybe by like 5 I'll be done with everything and I can start Harry Potter, the second film. Anyway, enough rambling for now. I know I'm getting tired when I just cannot stop rambling, so so I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go rest and see how this book ends. I'm very curious. I don't like getting to 30 minutes left in the book and then like not read for a few days. That annoys me. So not finishing it yesterday is really bothering me. So I'm gonna go finish it now and then we can chat about it. Okay, it is just about 5:15 and I'm done for the day. Vlog is all edited, everything's exporting, timestamp, thumbnail, all of that is done. So I really can just relax for the rest of the evening. So I'm gonna get Harry Potter started soon because those movies are so dang long. And I really need to be starting them like around 5 o'clock each night or I'm gonna be up way too late. And I have been staying up way too late the last few nights. Several nights. A few weeks. Basically. Since before Tamsin got here. I got into a really bad habit of staying up too late. But then still waking up at 5:30. I literally never would have thought this, but I actually kind of like waking up early now. Like, I don't like it. I'm still very tired. I'm still very sleepy at 5:30 a.m. But I like how quiet it is in the morning, and I like how still it is. I like being up before the sunrise. I like watching the sunrise. I like getting out for my hike, or like in the summer getting out for my walk first thing and just knowing that it's done, that no matter what else happens in the day, I've at least done one thing for myself. I literally never would have thought this when I first started trying to wake up early, because I've never been a morning person. And I still don't know that I would consider myself to be a morning person. Like, I don't bounce out of bed with tons of energy, ready to, you know, cheer on the day. Like, I'm not in the best mood. I'm tired. I'm probably a little bit grumpy. If like someone else was here and like if I had to have conversation or something, like there's a reason I don't pick up the vlogging camera until around 9 or 10-ish, unless it's after a hike, because a hike wakes me up. But like this morning I didn't go hiking, but I was not vlogging at 6 a.m. There's a reason for that. So it's not that I am super energetic first thing in the morning and then I wake up and just bounce out of bed. Like, when you talk about being a morning person or an evening person, that's what I've always thought of a morning person being. Just like, they're so cheerful and energetic and annoying first thing in the morning. That is not me. I'm still very sleepy. Don't talk to me. Don't expect anything of me. But I still do I am liking waking up that early. It's really hard to get myself to think, oh, you could sleep in just this one day. Like, I don't want to. And so I keep setting my alarm for 5:30. The most I will do is just let myself doze for like an extra, it was almost an hour today. It was like 6:19. I just glanced over at my clock and saw that it was 6:19, and I'm like, you need to get out of bed. Just because you're not going hiking doesn't mean you don't need to get out of bed, because I knew I wanted to do a lot of editing this morning. So I don't really let myself sleep in, but I will let myself hit snooze a few extra times and just kind of doze and relax in bed, because that really is my favorite time of day. Like, I love this time of day when the sun is going down and like this particular corner is getting really glowy and beautiful. I love this time of day, I really do. But my favorite time of the entire day is when I am first waking up. When I am just somewhere in between being asleep and being awake. I'm in neither place fully. One foot in each. That is just, oh, it's the best. I'm so relaxed, and my conscious brain hasn't fully turned on, so I haven't started stressing about anything, but I'm not fully asleep, so I'm not dreaming either. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I love it. I'd love to know if any of you are night owls or morning birds, or, you know, how you identify. Are you a morning person, or are you like me, or do you enjoy waking up early, but you're still like just I'm not verbal. I am a completely non-verbal person first thing in the morning. It's not that I need coffee or anything, because I don't drink caffeine, but my brain needs time to be awake before I can speak. if that makes sense. So yeah, so I've been staying up until like 10 or even 10:30 a lot of nights. When Tamsin was here, there was some nights I was up until 11 or even a little bit past 11, but then I was still waking up at 5:30. That's not good. My body cannot sustain that. So I really need to try to go to bed by like 9:30 at the latest today. I don't have to wake up early, but I still want to wake up early, and I want to get back into that habit of going to bed by 9:30 at the latest and then waking up at 5:30. Anyway, I'm very sleepy and I can't stop yawning, so I need to go get some dinner. I've had some popcorn as a snack. Oh, the book! I finished the book. It was really cute. It was really, really cute. I would definitely read more by the author. I think she has another series. I think the book I've been reading is like in the Thorndale series that's all set in this village called Thorndale. But then I think she has another series, and that one looked like it had another Christmas book. She might be an author that I read a lot of next year. The other books are not Christmas books. They look like spring summer reads to me. But yeah, it was really cute. The ending lived up to the expectations of the rest of the book, so there was no like shock ending. Nothing that was like, oh, this is not the book I've been reading for the last few hours. The way that some, like, I hate when that happens. I hate when you think you're reading like just a really charming, cute, Christmassy, festive romance and then someone dies in the end or something. It's like, that's, no. I don't want that, no. No, thank you. Like, that needs to be clearly, if it's a Christmas book that's gonna make me cry, that needs to be in the marketing of the book. That needs to be in the book description. There needs to be some line about a story so touching it will make you cry, or like something like that. Like, it need, and I don't like, there was one book I read, I can't remember, and I probably shouldn't say specifically because I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about the book, but it made me cry so hard. It was a Christmas book. And I don't like books that make me cry in general, because I cry enough in my life, as you've noticed. I don't need books that make me cry. I'm just past the point where I enjoy something that gives me a good cry. Like when I was younger, I used to think, no, I love when a movie like gives you a good cry. No. There's a TV series that Tamsin loves, and my mom and sister have watched it. I think it's called This Is Us. And they rave about it, and they love it. But I remember when that show was airing, I had other friends online who watched it. And every single week, their social media posts were how much the show made them cry. I do not care how good the show is. I do not want to cry every week. No, thank you. Too old for that. Not doing it. Not doing it. I am crying enough in my real life. I don't need my fiction to make me cry as well. And so this one Christmas novel, I bought it because the cover looked good and the book description sounded good, and I thought, you know, I thought it was good. After reading it, and just after it made me cry buckets, I went back through the book description and stuff, and there were key words, and like, I know what to look out for. So, but I don't even like it when they're just using like strategic words. Tell me outright if your book is gonna make me cry. And like, you can't help it when there's like little things. I don't mind if there's a touching moment partway through a book that makes me cry, not because the author was trying to do that, but just because of something that is resonating with me. That's different. Like, I've had people say that they've cried while reading The Bookshelf of Possibilities. I cried while writing it, so I think that's appropriate if you cried. But that was never my intention. My intention wasn't to make you cry, and the whole book is not leading up to a big ending that will make you sob buckets. That's the kind of crying over a book that I'm talking about. I do not like when it feels like the sole intention of the story was to cause this heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, just emotional moment at the end. Some people like it, And so it's not that those books shouldn't be written, but those books should come with a warning on the cover. So I've read books where it just goes in a completely different direction. So I was very glad that this book lived up to all of the expectations and was really exactly what I was expecting it to be, because that's what you want. You don't want to be hit with a surprise. You want a book to live up to the expectations. And this one did. So yeah, A Country Village Christmas by Suzanne Snow. Perfect name for writing Christmas, wintry Christmas books. And it's Welcome to Thorndale #4, but I will say, and so I'm assuming this will be the same for the others, I will say that you do not have to have read the first 3 books, because I haven't, and it made perfect sense. There were some references to some other characters, so I'm assuming that those were the characters that were the main focus of the first 3 books, but you're not missing anything by not understanding that. Really enjoyed it. It was exactly what I was hoping it would be, and it was just really cute and really sweet, so I enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm gonna go heat up some soup. I've still got that turkey soup, so I'm gonna have some more of that with some thick slices of sourdough bread that I got at Whole Foods. I have finished the biscuits that I brought home from Mom, so I'm gonna have some bread, some sourdough bread toasted with the soup today. And I'm gonna get Harry Potter turned on. I'm probably gonna get Harry Potter turned on first. Turn on Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We'll probably be fast forwarding through some of the scenes in this one just so that I don't finish it too late. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy a nice cozy movie night at home on this beautiful Tuesday evening. I think it's starting to cool down outside, so I think I can get my windows, yeah, it's 67. So I think I can get the windows open soon and let in some nice cold air. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm just going to start the movie and enjoy my movie night. Okay, it is past 8 o'clock. It is 8:35. I need to go to bed. So we need to wrap up this vlog. I've had a lovely night. I've had a really mostly relaxing night. I did FaceTime my mom and stressed myself out a little bit, a lot of it, a lot of it. I don't know why it wasn't clicking in my brain. I thought I had an extra day, basically. Like, I knew that Saturday was the 21st because that's winter solstice. And so logically that means that Sunday would be the 22nd, but for some reason I had it in my head that Monday was the 22nd, even though I knew that Christmas is Wednesday the 25th, which again, counting backwards means that Monday would be the 23rd. I thought I had an extra weekday before Christmas Eve on the 23rd, but no, Christmas Eve is Monday, and then Christmas Eve is Tuesday, and Christmas Day is Wednesday, and I'm not ready. Like, mentally, I'm not ready. So my brain just started thinking of all the stuff I need to do, and then this whole week, this week, I had teaching stuff and deadlines yesterday. I had brunch today with my friend. I've got a social thing tomorrow, another social thing on Thursday. Then I've got my regular errands and my physical therapy appointment on Friday. And then Saturday is winter solstice, and I've just become really protective of winter solstice. The solstices in general, summer as well, but like summer solstice is easy because nothing else is happening. It's summer break, so I'm not doing any teaching work. It's easy for me to take that day and just do nothing for summer solstice. It's a little bit more challenging for winter solstice because it's so close to Christmas. So I have to be very careful not to schedule stuff on winter solstice. And I just have, over the last few years, I've liked taking it to just have it be for me. And I do take that pretty seriously. So that means I really just have Sunday then to do lots of other little things that just need to be done before Christmas Eve on the 23rd, because that's the 23rd and 24th are all family day stuff. And so I'm not seeing friends on those days. I'm not running errands, and I am not going anywhere near a store on the 23rd or 24th. So basically I just have a few more days left to get what few remaining tasks, not just gift wise, but in terms of teaching and other errands and other chores, getting stuff just wrapped up. I need to be letting go of stuff. I need to be shutting things down, logging things off, and just really kind of starting to rest. I don't know where I'm going with all of this other than that I was starting to feel a bit stressed earlier, and I am just having to make a very conscious decision to stop stressing, and that light has gone off, which means it is well past time for me to go to bed. So yeah, we'll probably talk more about this in the next few days of Vlogmas. I think that knowing that I'm up to day 25 of Vlogmas also isn't helping the stress, because that's normally the last day of Vlogmas, or nearly the last day of Vlogmas. If I pre-film 2 videos, then Vlogmas day 25 is usually the Christmas Eve vlog. And I think, like, I'm just realizing, as much fun as this was starting early and having a supersized Vlogmas, we're not doing this again. I mean, if I had another really good reason, the way I feel like Tamsin's visit was a really good reason to do this, then maybe, but generally speaking, I'm not doing this again. I have been vlogging and editing every day for 25 days straight. And I love it, and I have enjoyed it, and it has been fun, and I have no regrets. But we're not doing it again. I mean, I would happily vlog another 25 days straight if it meant Christmas was still 25 days away. So like, it's not Vlogmas that's the problem, but like, I'm starting to like realize that like Christmas is almost here, and yeah, it's both exciting and also a little bit sad, because I just feel like this semester and this holiday season, I think having Thanksgiving so late this year just really impacted how this whole month of December has played out, because I'm still doing so much teaching work. Like, I just posted my grades. I normally post my grades on like December 5th, and I have got 20 days between posting my grades and Christmas. And this year I have a week between posting my grades and Christmas. It's like normally I have almost 3 weeks. It's just a little bit frustrating, but it's all good. I've had a super cozy night, so I've really enjoyed that. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, as early as I can, like as close to 9:30. I need to stop talking, and then 9:30 might actually still be possible. I'll wake up tomorrow. It'll be a fresh start. I'll be in a better mood. I'm not in a bad mood tonight, though. I'm really not. I just got a little bit stressed talking about dates and plans, and that Monday is Christmas Eve. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I would really appreciate that. If you have enjoyed this vlog and you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Like, if you think you're gonna watch another one of these, just subscribe, and then you'll definitely get it in your subscription feed. For me, it's not about the numbers. It's just, if you are someone who is enjoying the vlogs, I just want to know that you're going to be able to find it, because the algorithm will continue to recommend my videos to you as long as you're watching them regularly. But if you're like me and you suddenly go on a binge on something completely different, then I might disappear from your algorithm for a little while or for a lot of while. So if you subscribe, you'll still be able to find me. But you can leave me a candle emoji in honor of the beautiful candle that I have burning. I've got my Buckingham Palace London candle from Anthropology burning. I'm loving this candle. So leave me a candle emoji to let me know which one of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end of this vlog, because you are the real MVPs. In the comments, just give me a status update. Where are you at with all of your holiday preparations, or have you completely opted out this year? Fair play. Like, let me know. Where are you at? how ready are you? How prepared are you? Or have you just opted out this year? Or is Christmas just not your thing in general? Or you don't celebrate it or whatever? Let me know. Just let me know how you're doing. Are you stressing out? The way I kind of was earlier today. Or you can let me know what is one fun, festive thing that you have done this week. Have you gone and looked at lights? Have you gone and done some fun shopping at a favorite shopping center? Just let me know. And yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I will see you all bright and early, probably early-ish tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching today. Bye.